maintaining a client's arousal within the window of tolerance is a collaborative effort. But as Alan Shore and others say, it's the therapist's job to be that auxiliary cortex when the client's cortex is shut down. And we know in trauma, the cortex stops functioning, and people are responding on a subcortical, instinctual level. So in sensorimotor psychotherapy, we really use that window of tolerance, which is, as far as I know, Dan Siegel's term, and we designed a graft of that in the early 90s. So I teach clients about the window of tolerance and teach them about the signs in their own body that tells them when their arousal is starting to go above or below that window. Like when they're starting to shut down into a hypoaroused state, or when their arousal is starting to escalate into hyperarousal. Because if arousal is really outside of that window, trauma can't be processed. The person can't integrate information. So we want to access enough arousal so that we're working on the edges of that window. I think it's an error to think that clients' arousal needs to stay in the middle of a window of tolerance, because if it's always in the middle, we're not accessing the trauma-related dysregulation. Therefore, their body and nervous system can't learn how to regulate those dysregulated states. So we work at those edges of the window of tolerance, both the upper level moving towards hyperarousal and the lower level moving towards hypoarousal.